I suspect there's a few arguments that I've missed out. So this is very much a, traditional XR, good enough to go sort of video on some of the arguments. And obviously, as I said at the beginning, feel free to add some of your own, feel free to sort of personalize it. But what you want to be doing is, if you're in mass mobilization team, or if you're in central XRA, or, even if you're Australia or UK, you're watching this, then write down what you think the key arguments are, and then go and role play it, just talk it to the mirror, because it's the purpose of this video reflects a core argument, sort of overall argument is you have to go out and make arguments. You can't go out and just be nice. If you go out and just be nice and say, yeah guys, do what you want, it's like you're just going to create what we've already had, which is crap, right? It's not going to work. All right, so I hope I'm not repeating myself too much. So I'm just going to finish with my sort of personal little testimony finish sort of thing, but I think it is quite objective, which is at the end of doing talks or pep talks or whatever, or the end of the meetings or in testimonies, it's really important, I personally think anyway, to make this point that we're doing the best we can, right? We may not win, we may not save the world, because what we're facing is beyond bad, and it should have got sorted out like a decade or two away, before now. So we don't know, and we're up against these enormous political forces of conservatism and fascism and trauma and disorganisation. So it's enormous. So the best motivation to sustain us is to do it because it has to be done, because that's what I believe in, because I'm doing it for my grandchildren, because when I'm on my deathbed, I want to feel like I did what I need to do. So that doesn't mean we're not thinking about the best way to do it. I spend my whole life, I'm sure some people watching this video do, spend your whole life thinking, how the fuck are we going to maximise the chances of getting out of this hellish situation? So yeah, we're going to be thinking about it, we're going to give it our best shot, but we're not going to be attached to the outcome. And by not being attached to the outcome, we avoid that disappointment and burnout. And the argument is that there's a lot of evidence, I guess, that people that are sustainable in social movements and sustainable for social justice and all these great people that come before us, they decide at a certain point in their life that this is basically what they had to do. And, people weren't arrogant enough to think they necessarily win, because who knows, right? Who knows, in the last analysis, you can only do your best, as my mother used to tell me. So I think that's a very appropriate and solid point to make, and personal point to make at the end of your little pep talks, as you might say, in terms of creating your own testimony. All right, so I think that's it. That's all I've got at the moment, anyway. I've no idea how to switch this camera off because the person's disappeared. So I'll just pop out and find the person. And best of luck, everyone. Good luck. Stay safe. See you in a bit. Bye.